packed, fun-filled one for you, but we got some hard news to get out of the way.
Yeah, what else is new, right?
Yeah, but I mean, dude, hero of mine, I don't know about y'all's, it's very personal. My personal favorite Bond, Roger Moore, passed away.
Yeah, he did. He was an old man.
He was. Dude died 89 years old.
I mean, it's still sad, but it's
yeah. I mean, it's just like
it's nice when it's someone has
it's
lived
those
their
baby
life.
boomers now too. It's just like we're getting the time. Everyone's kind of just dropping. That's how it goes. You know, you get to that age. But he was your favorite Bond. That's
he was my favorite Bond. He was my favorite Bond because I think he's the first one I grew up with.
Yeah, it could be it.
It's a very personal thing. Everyone's favorite James Bond. For anyone who doesn't know, Sir Roger Moore was an actor who was famous for playing, among many other things, James Bond, one in the long line.
There's a show called Maverick, too.
He was on Maverick. He was the Saint.
Yep. And he was in The Quest with Van Damme.
Yes, he did.
Everyone's favorite.
You know, I think that's actually
titles.
No, that's actually how I think I found out about it, because I think Van Damme posted a picture with Roger Moore from The Quest on his Instagram page. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear Roger Moore's passed." Because I was like, "What the hell? This is how I got to hear." Because
you're on the Quest fan message board.
Yeah. Well, when Powers Booth died too, he did the same thing. So Van Damme's lost two villains and a villain and another character from one of his movies.
Man. Next is going to be Tong Po and Chong Li.
Right? Exactly. Yeah.
Dude. No, Roger Moore did a lot of I won't say unknown stuff, but a lot of stuff that's kind of gotten lost over time.
He did a lot of charity work.
He did a lot of charity work, too. Yes, he did.
Yeah, very, very, very.
You have a particular favorite outreach?
Man. I know he did a lot with UNICEF.
He was actually one of their.
He was like a male model too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what became hard to believe.
Yeah, he was just a great looking dude.
He was, but he always seemed kind of goofy to me.
Yeah, and that's why I think people liked about him as Bond too. You know what I mean? It's either you're like a Connery guy, you know what I mean? It's more of that classic look, or you're just kind of more laid back, goofy Bond a little bit, which is Roger Moore. He was the longest standing Bond too.
He was a hairy dude.
Yeah,
but Roger Moore, yes, he was.
I think he did seven films. Right.
The Spy Who Loved Me, Moonraker.
Yeah.
Octopus.
I love. Just for the name.
Yeah.
No, he did several of my favorites. Oddly enough, two of them with Maud Adams playing two different people. One of my favorite bits too was he acknowledged that he was known for playing James Bond and had a sense of humor about it, known for being the goofy Bond.
Right.
Did you you've seen Cannonball Run?
Yes.
Okay, remember his appearance in Cannonball Run?
Yes.
He comes up to these dudes and he's in the middle of the fight and the guy approaches him. He's like, "Hey, wait a second, I think I should warn you. I'm Roger Moore." The guy's like, who that?
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, I like George Lazenby too.
You like
and
George
not just
Lazenby?
to be like that guy, like, oh, I don't like
the Geek Down disavows all statements made by Black Animals.
No, I thought that was a great movie. I thought that movie holds up.
I'm not hating on him. I know a lot of people have. Believe it or not, Lazenby is said to be the most like the books, direct old school James Bond. What people also don't acknowledge is that's not a good thing.
No.
Yeah.
No.
James Bond in the books was a horrible guy, a mediocre agent at best,
a
complete a-hole, racist.
Yeah.
Sexist. Well, I mean, James Bond, that's kind of a given.
That's my problem with the newer type Bond. They're trying to clean him up so much. He's got to be this super spy killer, but they're like, oh, watch out for the misogyny. It's like, well, that kind of comes with the territory.
You can't really
for better or worse. It just is.
I think there's ways to not include that.
I think it has to be in there.
Daniel
Craig
was doing pretty.
I think it's just part of that character. It's like you have to kind of accept it to really like the Bond.
Well, Roger Moore played a lot of that, but he played it for laughs, which I think was...
that's a really good point. He made it anytime that the Bond, if you will, was behaving in that manner, it wasn't done in a man, I want to emulate that. It was like, ooh, I don't know about this.
Yeah, he's
then he went and
on the Belly Dancer and
snowboarded on a ski from a snowmobile down a mountain.
See, that's good. See, to me, that's the Bond I love.
For Your Eyes Only. That was a terrible movie.
Yeah, I don't.
My favorite aspects of Bond is the goofy stuff. I have to say, my favorite aspects of Bond films was always the way over the top villains, but then way over the top Bond himself.
Yeah, that came from Roger Moore. He's the one that had Jaws.
No, that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
He's the one that had Mayday, the ultimate super. Well, I was gonna say Super B. I'm not gonna put that out there, but it's just that was her thing. She was like this impossibly hardcore woman that was one step below Cyborg, and then she gave herself for the love of Bond and the lack of love from Zorin. That may be also where we got Christopher Walken. as the ultimate evil.
And that was in the Lazenby one, right?
No, that was
No, it was.
No, he was You Only Live Twice. He was A View to a Kill. That was Roger Moore.
No, that was Lazenby.
No, dude, A View to a Kill was Roger Moore.
Look it up.
Yeah, Herb, you want to settle this bet here? A View to a Kill was Roger Moore. This For Your Eyes Only was Roger Moore. Live and Let Die was Roger Moore. Nothing. Very few things are more responsible for making a mockery of my culture, of my personal culture.
Live and Let Die was bad.
A View to a Kill is Roger Moore.
A View to a Kill was Roger Moore.
Yep.
Thank you and good night.
No, what were we arguing? So which one is Christopher Walken in? We got to find that out.
We got dead air.
Oh,
because I'm not wrong.
He's in A View to a Kill.
Which one?
Christopher Walken is in A View to a Kill featuring Roger Moore.
You sure?
I'm looking it up right now.
All right, I'll give you that.
There's a clip of it, so I'm gonna have to assume it's correct. I confess I have not seen this film.
Okay, I've seen all of them. So let me fill in the gaps for you.
I've just never. I actually
love so much.
Can't believe I didn't know that Christopher Walken was in this.
Yeah, he was the main bad guy. He was Zoran.
Now I have to watch this.
Yeah, he was Zoran, just like this evil.
I'm very disappointed no one's told me about this.
No, it's okay. He did other bad stuff afterwards.
Which one were we having doubts up on?
What Lazenby
George
movie?
Lazenby.
What was the name of the Lazenby picture?
Lazenby picture.
I do have a tiny computer in my hand, guys.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
we got
do.
1969. It was
On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Yes, that was the one where James Bond actually got married and they tried to cap it off. And then they killed off his wife once Sean Connery came back because they realized Lazenby sucks. Okay, not Lazenby sucks. Lazenby's Bond sucked. And
I just disagree. I don't think that's true.
All right, fine. Okay. Oh no, this
anyway,
is good.
So Roger Moore was awesome.
Roger Moore brought that kind of.
So he's a great dude.
This kind of not dissension, but discourse. He was my personal favorite because he did stuff like The Man with the Golden Gun.
Yes.
Yeah, that one I love. That one I absolutely love.
I love that one from beginning to end.
That was a good one. I don't know if I liked all this.
I sing that theme song karaoke, you know.
Oh my God.
Love is required whenever he's hired. It comes just before the kill. But no man can match him. No man can catch him for his $1 million skill. One golden shot means another. Oh, sorry.
This is so good, Pat.
This is okay. This
Pat,
is
I think you found a new calling here.
Oh, this is what you meant by dead air.
Oh, stop it. You stop it right now. I want to thank Johnny for this will be his last appearance on the show. All right. But no, Roger Moore was my favorite for several reasons. And one of them was because he made Bond an interesting and fun character to watch. I was a little kid.
Fun, for sure.
Well, I was a little kid. I couldn't appreciate like the Sean Connery Bond because these were like movies about some old guy who goes to clubs and he does women and he shoots snipers and then he has sex with them on mountains before they die. And
what's wrong with that?
Well, nothing wrong with that now.
I mean,
when I'm 7, there's lots wrong.
Don't crap on Dr. No.
Oh no, I'm not putting down. I'm saying each Bond has its own flavor. You know, and Roger Moore's definitely had a very specific flavor that jived with certain audiences. I'm Haitian. I went to Live and Let Die and got a lot of confused ideas about my own culture.
Oh, that yeah.
With Yaphet Kotto. This dude. Oh man. Well, anyway,
that'd have been the worst way for Bond to go out is being shot in a back alley by a pimp.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
That'd have been the worst ending for Bond.
The lines of that are gold, man. Right. Like, I'm Bond. James Bond. Yeah, well, names are for tombstones, baby. Like, what does that have to do with anything?
So good. It's so good.
It's good. No, he did great work. And then later on in life, a lot like Patrick Stewart, he's had a sense of humor about who he is and who he's been acknowledged as in his career.
Yeah.
And he's rolled with it. You know, Patrick Stewart does a lot of stuff making fun of himself on Family Guy and on American Dad. Roger Moore did the same.
Yeah, you don't want to be the guy that's just like, snapping back at fans for what they really appreciate you for. Obviously, you're going to be known for Bond. That's what you did for. Yeah. That's how most people saw you. So to kind of reject that in some way, like, I did other work too. You didn't see me on the theater. It's like, yeah, well, no, probably not. But there was a lot of other films I didn't see him in. I mean, he was obviously working a lot as, in his home country and everything like that. I didn't see a lot of those other movies. But I did see The Quest, like I said.
The Quest?
Thank goodness. I mean, what would we do without this award-winning film?
We would be
okay, because we're comparing some of these bad Bond movies. Yeah, they're going to crap on The Quest.
Okay, sure. I just want to point out.
I believe you mean classic Bond movies.
Classic, yeah.
Okay, this back and forth we've had reminiscing about Bond films. I sang a song, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
This was all because of the influence of Roger Moore, knighted in life for his work with UNICEF and various other charities. And I think the acting community really lost a Lost
a good dude.
a hidden jewel.
Just a gentleman, yes.
A good dude.
Yeah.
A knight.
A knight. Knighted
Yes.
by the queen, for all that means, because we're Americans.
Mm.
Yes, that's like, it's like this dude went to the White House. They gave him a golden cheeseburger.
Oh my God, that's probably what they're doling out these days. Let's be real.
They will now, yeah, under President Cheeto. All right, so
I can't hear that word.
Cheeto, no,
Golden.
Golden.
Yeah.
Golden.
Because it always has to follow with
God,
showers.
God. Oh, stop it! What the?
Why does
I
it
believe
have
we
to do
established
that?
from moment one of the show today that we were not going to king shame.
Yes, we did, and then we immediately reneged on it. All right, so Sir Roger Moore passed away at age 89. Sir, your work meant a lot to us, and hopefully you're in a better place now. Rest in peace. All right, now on the subject of ridiculous things, I got to check out Baywatch.
Oh, God.
The 2007